Hey Carla, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So I know Joshua spoke with you earlier, so let's take a look and see what we can find and how we can help. So right now, H&R Painting, Montgomery, Alabama. I wasn't able to find any like GMB or any website for you. I do know you exist though, so I'm gonna do this in a little bit of a different way. I'm gonna show you the benefits of having a website. So I'm gonna start off with what a keyword is. A keyword is what somebody might put into Google, right? So this is a keyword I would use especially if I live in Montgomery. This does two things. It lets Google know I'm looking for a painter in Montgomery, Alabama. It tells me a few things as well. It lets me know that this person lives in Montgomery, Alabama, and they're looking for a painter. So these are what we call buyer intentional keywords. Anything else is, not the highest quality keywords. After that, this is a GMB. It's based off the map. Now, it's different than your website because 30 to 40% of people will click on one of these three guys. Now, they all work with websites. If they don't, then they should get one. But so it's just a different way of using your website. Some people like clicking on these guys, some people don't. But after that, we have, your organic search, right? This is where you can rank your website as long as you know what you're doing. So Yelp, BBB, Angie's, the best rated, Home Advisor, they're taking up the top spots. But then we have Tommy's Painting and Remodeling. So he is the number one guy in this area. Now, I noticed that there's a lot of things ahead of it. Don't worry about it. Google likes local, so it'll be easy to beat out. But he has a couple things he offers, but he's not being he doesn't have a drop down menu to say exactly what it is he's offering. So don't quote me on this, but amateur work, whatever you want to call it. I mean, he probably does a really great job, but the website build is amateur. Because I would have had a drop down menu here saying interior painting, exterior painting, cabinet painting, maybe drywall sheetrock repair. If you also add the additional um, I don't know, whatever else you may offer with that. I mean, there's not that much that goes into, the additional painting, maybe popcorn ceiling removal, maybe even power washing, but then general home repair, maybe light work for kitchen, bathroom remodeling, stuff like that. But as you can see, there's not a lot over here. So the one thing I can say is his website, on his website is his numbers up here, and you can clearly see it. I don't like how this whole thing follows me, but hey, what am I supposed to do? Let me show you what happens on the back end, though. So this is how Google looks at them. They have a UR rating of 11, so that's how strong the website is, so not great. The lower the number, the worse off. And 0.5 for a DR rating, which is how much Google trusts them. You want these in the 30s and 40s, ratio of 1 to 1, and the way you do that is with a backlink or with a backlink profile. Now, backlinks are where your website link is somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. And then finally, you have your organic keywords. So like I said, it's basically, how we found Tommy the same way. So he has 44 different variations. If somebody puts into Google those different 44 variations and he's ranking toward the top through his backlink profile, then he will be the first thing they see. And then finally, he's getting free organic traffic. So let me show you what his keywords are. Now, the only thing I'm finding important here is what the keywords are and obviously the position he's in. So Painters Montgomery, Alabama is exactly what I typed up there. There's 10 people a month searching for it. He's getting 2 because he's in position number 4. Now, when you're in position 1, 2, or 3, you'll get anywhere from 10 to 20%. He's already getting 20%. Now, there's right now there's going a huge overhaul of the entire market on how we calculate volume. So there's probably a lot more than 10 people a month searching for that. But it's the position we really want to be in. Interior painting, Montgomery, Alabama. Right now it's saying there's 0 volume, but he's in position 4. So I know people do search for that stuff. Again, it's just the first, we're going to have to wait and see how the market kind of shapes out for how they really calculate volume, but that's not the point. So how do you get up? How do you really get yourself on the market there? Even if they are what you would call a digital business card, GMB, this thing, very important for you to get. If you're not going to listen to anything I say, listen to this. Go and make yourself one for free. Fill out all the information in there, get pictures in there, do all that stuff, and then start getting reviews to it. And then you will start rising. I mean, there's more that you have to do, but it's a good start, and it's free to do. So you might as well do it. Next thing is building your website. So the first thing you got to do is you got to figure out your services and the locations you want to hit, and then you structure your website off of that. Finally, after that, you got to get your content in there. After that, you got to get your keywords in the content, and the content has to be readable for Google. So, just make sure you know what the guidelines are. And then third, or lastly, fourthly, fifthly, I don't know what we're on now, is you need to get your backlink profile up and running, which means backlinks and referring domains. And then if you do all those 5 things, you should be good to go. Anyway, if you do have any questions about this, let me know. If you have any feedback for me, I would be happy to know that as well. Bye.